Hey guys, Max X back with another video, and today the headphone users, you users of the headphones, you are safe because I don't feel like yelling today. You are safe, headphone users. So you may wear your headphones. And a good thing about my videos is that you headphone users, you can use your headphones, but not the first, like when I say my channel and stuff. And I just said that on my 400 special, I'm going to post 3 videos. Yeah, I think this one might be part of it. So you might receive this when I reach 400, or you might receive it like today or tomorrow. So yeah, whichever comes first. So where we left off was where Naruto said to, where we left off was where Zabuza killed Gato. After that, they go back to the Hidden Leaf Village. So when they go back to the leaf, the guards are like, hey Kakashi, don't you see that watch out Kakashi, don't you see the Demon and the Myth and some other person with those kids with your Jonin. I said Joni, y'all heard me. With your Genny level kids. And he's like, no worries, it's fine. He's not gonna attack them. And if he did, Naruto would probably kick his butt. And they're like, They're in their minds. They're like, he's just bluffing with us. He probably turned in Zabuza. But they're like, what are the restraints on Zabuza? And Naruto's like, he doesn't need them. He's joining the Leaf Village, and they're you know how they always have a pick, not a pick, a lollipop stick in their mouth or something, or a stick, yeah, something like that. I'm gonna say they spit it out. They're like, what? And they're in their head like, okay, so this I think the kid is bluffing with us. But if he is, I'm gonna kill the kid. But if he's not, we have another great Jonin. Probably he's strong. He's as strong as Kakashi, or maybe stronger. So they're kind of hyped about it. So they go through the village. They don't go through the village because they already get there. So Kakashi and Zabuza Shinsui, not Kakashi and Zabuza alone, but Haku comes along because Haku is part of the little Zabuza and Haku gang. So Naruto, he goes along too because he has nothing better to do. Like, what does he have to lose? Like, so he goes along with and joins them. So Hokage, when he sees them, he's on guard. He's like, so what do you need? And why is Zabuza the demon of the mist and this little kid here? And Naruto's like, you mean demon of the leaf? What? And I said demon. Hiruzen is like, what? Demon of the leaf? But he's a Mist Village. He's a rogue Mist Village. And Naruto's like, nah. He wants to join the leaf. And Hiruzen says yes, and he throws them 2 headbands, 1 for each, and he's like, okay, both of you will be in my arm boot. And they're like, and Naruto's like, yay, you see, I told you he would accept you guys. And Zabuza's like, that was quick. And Haku was like, yes, Lord Zabuza. And Naruto's like, alright, Haku, we're going to train, and I have to beat that thing out of you. We're talking some Lord Zabuza. And Haku kind of gulps. He's like, oh my goodness, this kid is gonna kill me, and then resurrect me back to life, and then kill me again. And the money, what he does with it, he kind of saves it. But what he finds out is rich. Look, he finds out that the village is a is trying to get into his father's account because the if y'all didn't watch the previous episodes, he can talk to his mom and dad. So he's like, so his mom and dad tell him about the stuff. So he's like, oh, so we can, so I can get my money. I'm going to be a rich fellow out here. So Naruto goes to a bank at night, and then he takes all his parents' money, which was about to fund the village, because that was gonna be like 50%, and they don't, and then takes all the money and leaves with it and seals it in a skull. And when the bank people come back from lunch break, because it's not that late in the night, it was like 6. So the people come back from lunch break or dinner break, whatever you want to say, about to close. They don't notice nothing because I'm gonna say their bank closes at 6 sometimes. So he or she, I mean, he doesn't notice nothing because I'm making a he. He doesn't notice nothing, so he just goes. And then, fast forward to the next day, the guy is like, oh no. If I lose this, how could I lose? How could so much money be taken away? And they tell the higher ups, and they call all the Guinea, and they call and all the Guinea come and. Nah, I'm just messing with you. They don't call the Guinea because they don't really care. I mean, the bank owner didn't tell the Lord Hokage, because you know that bank owner not trying to die, because you know Donzo, bro, like that man is ruthless. He gonna kill you like in a second. I even capping that man gonna come with his little ambu, his little root ambu. I don't get what they supposed to be the root of, because they're not the root of the Konoha. So are they the root of him or something? Cause he said they were supposed to be the root of Konoha, but I don't believe that, not for a second. So Kakashi tells them about the tuning exams, and Naruto's like, "Oh yes, oh yes." And guys, I don't know if this is gonna get annoying. Y'all can't get annoyed about this. And every what if I'm gonna make, not every, but most of the what ifs I make, Zabuza and Haku is gonna be alive. I just want y'all to know that Zabuza and Haku are most likely gonna be alive. So don't worry about Haku and Zabuza dying so quick. Because I know there's some Zabuza and Haku fans out there, and I ain't trying to disappoint y'all. So Naruto goes and beats the living strength out of what's his name, Haku, right? And Haku is like, all right, I learned. Okay, I'm stronger. My bones are stronger because all his bones are crushed. Like his bones are not crushed. It's just a metaphor, because he is feeling like some boulder fell on him. Then the hand of God came, throw that boulder right back at him, and then boom. So they start preparing, and then we're going to time skip because I think it was 2 weeks. We're gonna time skip 1 week when Naruto meets Gaara. Naruto and Gaara cross paths because Konohamaru is still Naruto's good friend. So he bumps into Gaara, but not because Sakura is chasing him, because they still call her Big Forehead, but she doesn't chase Naruto because she knows Naruto is probably gonna smack her, and if Naruto smacks her, that thing is gonna hurt like I don't know what. So she's just building up her anger. She's like, I'm gonna release this on somebody in the tuning exams. So Naruto goes and he finds that Konohamaru bumped into somebody, and he's like, ooh, Konohama's about to die here, so let me help him out. So he just comes and says, put down this boy, and Conqueror is like, why should I? And he's like, well, because I said so. And he's like, I will never, I'm gonna kill this boy. And Naruto's like, alright, start a war if you want to. And they're like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean war? Because in their minds they think that Naruto figured out their plan. And Kurama sends this and he says this to Naruto. Naruto's like, ooh, so interesting. They are going to start a war. And he he says, okay, that's the third Hokage's grandson, so I wouldn't do that if I were you. But if you want to start a war, go on. And he puts down Konohamaru like that will make the Flash ashamed to run to put a foot forward. That's how fast he put down Konohamaru. He put Konohamaru down, patted Konohamaru, take all the dust that was on Konohamaru off, and Naruto is just laughing. He's like, oh, and your friend your brother Gaara, I mean this guy up there, he's weird. Why is he standing on the branch like that looking at us? And they look up and then Gaara jumps down and he's like, oh, what is your name? And Naruto's like, it's rude. It's rude to introduce yourself. I mean, ask for somebody's name, but not ask for not tell me your name first. And Gaara is like, I asked for your name first. And Naruto's like, alright, I guess you don't need my name. And he's like, oh, Sasuke, you could stop trying to be the cool boy or something, because I know you're surprised because I know you didn't sense Gaara. Right when he was beside you. Gaara attacks him with some sand, and then Naruto jumps up and dodges, and he's like, oh, can't you save this for the tuning exam? Like, what do you have against me? And Gaara's like, nothing. And Naruto just says, okay, then I don't think you're gonna do this to me. Then he's like, then Sasuke comes down. He's kind of mad because that Naruto, this loser in his eyes, can see God knew that God was up there, even though that he didn't say nothing. So we fast forward a few, 8 hours, and he's bringing Konohamaru back because he went around the village with Konohamaru eating ramen and stuff. So he's bringing Konohamaru back because he doesn't want anybody to attack Konohamaru or something. Because he knows that boy Gaara is like out of his mind. So, oh no, in that hour, it's gonna be like 5 hours, yeah. In those 5 hours, he trains Konohamaru a little bit, and Konohamaru goes back, and Naruto goes to Hokage. He's like, Hokage, I think the Sand Village don't have the best motives ever. Not and the Hokage is like, what do you mean? And he's like, it's a hunch, and my hunches are usually right. You should beef up security, because I know you won't believe me that they might start something or something like that, but at least beef up security around the tuning exams and everywhere. And he's like, okay. And Naruto, and he's like, okay. And that is where I'm gonna leave it off. Goodbye, good night, wherever you are.